means what yug means, it's kind of a union. Now, union between what? So union between you, that is we, our own selves, and the universe. Okay, so not only yoga means a harmony between our own mind and our own body, but also it means a harmony between our own selves and the entire universe in which of which we are a part of, right? So all of you must have heard about consciousness, right? We all have an inner consciousness, and also there's a universal consciousness that there exists in the universe. When we kind of try to unite both of them, synchronize or try to bring a harmony between both of them, that is what yoga helps us to do. So the aim of yoga is to bring about self-realization, so that we can be more aware of our own selves, we can be more aware of our surroundings, and we can take charge of our own destiny. Right? We can take charge of our own lives, of our own actions, what we think, what we do. We can be in control. So that is what yoga aims to bring in our lives, which is obviously like it's a big thing. I'm just talking here, you're just listening. But when we actually practice it, on a day-to-day basis, we slowly realize what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, it is believed that yoga originally first started originated in the Indus Saraswati Valley civilization, which dates back to around 2700 BC. And initially, when yoga first originated, it just focused on our basic human values. It just kind of aimed to enlighten people the basic human values, the basic human being. Also, the origination of yoga originated much before the very first religious belief systems even developed or originated. Yoga is kind of separate from the religious beliefs or the religious belief systems. Now, as per Vedic lore, Shiva is supposed to be the very first yogi, or as we call Adi Yogi, and he transferred his knowledge of yoga to 7 rishis, or sub-rishis as we call them. These sub-rishis then traveled across the world, and they transferred the knowledge of yoga throughout the world. Okay. Now in Vedic times, sun was given the highest importance, right? And hence the practice of Surya Namaskar originated from there. Even today, if you see, you might have heard your grandparents especially, or your parents, they always say that whenever you get up in the morning, you should just do a little bit of sun salutation, not essentially Surya Namaskar, but you can just like Jal Chadhana to the sun right in the morning after you take a bath or whatever. So from where did it come from? It actually came from the Vedic times, wherein sun was given the highest importance because it was the source of light and energy for everybody. Okay, so then there's this sage Maharishi Patanjali, who was the first person to actually codify or transfer all the knowledge of yoga into a written, proper, systematic form. So hence we have the Patanjali school of yoga, or the Patanjali thought process of yoga. Also, when we talk about yoga, so no matter whether there are Vedas or there are Upanishads or there are Purans, all these books that we have, or even the teachings of Jainism, Buddhism, if you go through all of these in some way or the other, all of them they focus on yoga, and they shed light on some or the other aspect of yoga. The very famous epic that is Bhagavad Gita has also highlighted the importance of Gyan yoga, bhakti yoga, and karma yoga. You might have heard the very famous quoting from Bhagavad Gita, which is karam karo, phal ki iksha mat karo, right? So what it means is that focus on what you are doing, focus on the doing rather than what you will get in return of it. Okay, so because when our mind is lost in in the rewards that we are going to get from what we do, then our focus diverts from what we are doing and it just goes on to the rewards. It becomes kind of a selfish practice. Hence it said ki, you should always focus on what you are doing rather than on the rewards that you will get out of it. The rewards will come naturally, nothing goes waste, whether good or bad. So the rewards will automatically come, but you don't have to worry about that. You have to keep doing what is meant to be done. You have to just keep doing that. I think that it's synonymous to the asanas that we practice in yoga, but it's not. Yoga is a lot more than just the asanas that we learn in practice. In fact, asanas, yoga asanas are kind of a preparatory process for our body to prepare and sustain the higher levels of energy, or to prepare for the actual yoga that we should be doing, right? So it begins with the body, then our breath, then our mind, and then our own inner self. So when I say body, it begins with body. That is where the asanas come into picture. So physical and mental fitness, which we keep in mind while practicing yoga, are actually just the byproducts of practicing yoga. The ultimate aim of yoga is to align us with the our geometry, with the cosmic geometry out there, which is like the highest levels of yoga that we can learn and achieve. A lot of like sadhus and sant maharishis, etc., they are said to have attained those highest levels. Okay, now that was the aim of overall yoga. Talking about asanas again, as I said, the aim of practicing asanas or learning asanas is a prerequisite because it helps to stabilize our body and mind, right? It kind of helps us to learn to be able to control our body in a certain posture for a certain amount of time, and all that while breathing in a certain way, right? So it gives us a control over our own body and our mind, which is a prerequisite for any type of yoga, further yoga, the higher levels of yoga that you want to do. Moving on from asanas to pranayama. So what does pranayama do? Pranayama comes next. It helps us to regulate our breath. Now, as we know that breath or breathing is like the very essence of life. If there is breath, there is life. So if we are able to regulate our breath, like the inflow and the outflow of breath, that gives us a lot of control over our mind and in turn over our own selves, which again is very important if we talk about yoga. So that's it for now for today's class. In the further classes, we'll be studying a lot more about yoga philosophy, and we'll continue from where we ended here. Please let us do know in the comments below if you have any doubts, any concerns regarding what I just said, or if there's something else that you want to know or talk about or discuss about. So please comment below, and please do like and subscribe our channel for more such videos. Okay, and take care. Bye bye.